Oh my gosh, raining again. Oh well. What they say is April showers bring the Mayflowers. Apparently. Daffodils are up, no tulips yet. Hyacinths have started in the middle. Sweet. Ooh. And the crocus is on the outside. So that's pretty nice. Finally. Oh, anyways, more rain. More rain. But at least you don't have to shovel the rain. So, today I guess we have to work inside. What I wanted to try to do today is get the winter stuff off and put the mowing stuff on, because the grass is sort of greening up a little bit. It doesn't really need a mow yet, but it's not far off, I don't think, really. This rain will help, but it hasn't really warmed up. The sun's warm, you know, warm down on you, but the air's still really cold. It's really weird this year so far, but it's definitely a spring. But anyways, we'll have to work inside and do as much of this as we can. I wanted to maybe do the tires too, but I'll have to do them, I think, outside and stuff. But I'm a little wondering if I should maybe leave these front tires weighted on for the trailer. When I pull that big trailer there, it would just give it a little front weight, and I wouldn't want to kind of do this as I'm pulling, you know, because it is going to be quite a bit heavier. So yeah. It's nice having this out front too, because you get a little more weight on that as well. On the front lift there, that's going to come off, and I'll have the belly mower on. I'll probably have to leave it on for a bit of pull down weight too, because it weighs a fair bit. So other than that, I don't know. I might have to figure out something I can hang on the front here, maybe on this little bracket here, for like a heavy weight of some sort. I don't know what. There's only 3 holes there. That's actually meant for something to do with a loader, I think, and stuff. If you had a loader on this tractor. So, but anyways, let's. I guess we got to start by undoing all the hoses and getting them all unrouted out the side, and maybe some lights would be sort of, well, not great, but better than this. Well, anyways, you know what I mean. So yeah, we'll have to get the hoses off, and then we can try to get this monstrosity hunk of steel off the front here, and the shaft that goes to the back needs to come off, and that whole piece will come out. That'll be sweet. And then we need to get these plates off and put the other plates on for mower, and they're hanging up way over there on the wall. Sweet. So I'd like to do this outside. Maybe I'll wait just for a wee little bit and see if the weather turns. It might get better. It kind of doesn't really look like it's going to be raining all day, because it's somewhat still bright up there. It's not like that real gloomy looking stuff, so it might be all right. But give us a few minutes here. We'll see what the weather's going to do, and maybe it'll dry up a little bit. We can actually do this outside, because it's just a little bit easier outside. Well, while we're waiting for the rain to stop, I'll just show you these things. These are those new little lever thingies I got there the other day. I got the bushing thing into this one. Not too bad, actually. It's a really tight fit, and I really don't think you'd get it back out of there without wrecking it. But that one's in. All I did was just kind of got it started as squarely as I could. Tap, 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 tap. Just put it in the vise and just squashed them together. Seemed to work good. So I also got to work on that one of these days too. But boy, I don't know. These being so tight in here, you know, they're constantly moving like this. I bet you it's wore the shaft that goes through there. So putting these on is probably really not going to even really do anything, which what can you do? Because that's it's probably got to have a little play. Like, I'm not expecting it to be like bearing tight, but you know, it shouldn't move this way, right? It should have a little play, but you know, for a little bit of grease or whatever that should be in there. But I don't know. We won't know, I guess, till we get them apart. But I'll have to press fit that one in there too. And yeah, it just kind of got her into the. Well, I just tapped it in so it was square. Put it in the vise and just squashed it together in the vise. It actually worked pretty darn good. Well, it's not getting much better out here. I don't want to leave it too long because I'm going to run out of time. Now it's all foggy. Complain, 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 right? 2 months we'll be saying, holy crap, it's so freaking hot. Which it will be. But anyways. So I guess we'll do what we can. I won't be doing tires, I guess, today because I just don't really want to. I have to get everything pulled out of here just to get, because they're in behind the Mini X down there. So I guess we'll do what we can. I just hope I'm not kind of jumping the gun a little bit here. I mean, yeah, I doubt we'll get snow now. Hopefully friggin' not. But anyways, it's almost May 1st coming up. But I guess I guess we'll start switching stuff and put our more brackets on, which are over there, I think, somewhere. Uh-oh. I better go find them. I know the mower's over here. Now let's open the door, get a bit of light. And the bracketry, where is the oh, there's the bracketry. I frickin' hate putting these things on, but anyways, it's not too bad. There's the bracketry right there, so we have to put those on. Underneath for the mower to lift on. Oh! I was looking for that. Okay, so I guess we're pretty much good here. This, yeah, we'll get partially done here, I guess, today. I don't think I'll actually get the mower on, because I don't really need to mow yet. But we'll get things maneuvering. Okay, let's clear a bit of space here. And do I like where that's sitting? I think that's alright. Sometimes I like to lower this down a little bit, and you kind of got to do it when the lines are hooked on, but I think that's alright. Oh, so get those all out. Ugh. And it's been kind of nice having the electric dump trailer. I don't have to hook on lines here anymore. Though I seem to be missing one plug. They're kind of grimy and dirty anyways, but they should be cleaning the plugs put in them, because it'll leak a little bit and then the crap will stick in there, and I kind of don't think anything all summer I'm going to have to use those for, now that I kind of think about it. Normally, well, unless I use my little trailer here, I guess. That has the same dump on it, so. Okay, so let's get this off. This is just an extra little holder. Try not to jab myself. Okay, and all those can go this way now. And those caps, I'll clean them and put them back on. Okay, now the crappy part begins. I have to release this pin here and try to slide it out. But I will have to put you guys down here, because I'm going to need definitely both hands. Okay. see if we can do this without hurting ourselves too much. Oh, grease. Woo! That's the easy part. Hard one's putting that thing back on because it's so freaking heavy. I usually put a jack or something under it if you can get it started. Kind of so bad. There. Pull the drive shaft out. Boy, oh boy, this thing was really loosening up too this year. Holy crap. It was, I wasn't having fun with it, we'll say. Okay, now I gotta find somewhere to store it temporarily until I can put it away. And under here, we can go and try to get the drive shaft off now too. Which hopefully it'll come off pretty good. As it do. Sweet. We'll put our rod back in our thing here too. It's our little clip, so we know where everything is. And gotta grab a little towel here. Okay, I'm just gonna clean these up a little bit. I am missing one. I don't really know where or where it went. Maybe it got ripped off or something. I don't know. Probably not gonna get. It'd probably be better if I just took them off and soaked them in something rather than spraying the crap to them, but that'll keep some of the junk out. Bottom two, I want to protect them more than the top one, I think, because unless I find my other one, maybe it fell up in here somewhere. I don't know. I like to protect the bottom two because those are the two that I use for the lift. The lift on the tractor, so. That's great. They just clip in. Pretty easy. Okay. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for that other one. It could be laying around in here somewhere. I don't really know. Alright, now we're going to do some plate removal. And traditionally I always use my impact on these. But just for the fun of it, I might just try my ratchet here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to break them off or not though. Might need my breaker bar. That's how tight that gun throws them on. I crank them, so I'll try the breaker bar here maybe and see if that'll get it. Breaking me. Goodness. Now, these ones might suck in here, I don't know. Don't give me much room. Doesn't give me much room. Gun works good, let me tell you. That impact gun is pretty sweet. Holy shnikes. Oh, I think we got them loose though. I can probably go back to my ratchet now. are a lock nut too, right? So it's even kind of worse, or even tighter. I'll tell you, the guns are nice. Yeah, I will admit that. But at the end of the day, if you're using wrenches and stuff, your arms hurt. If you're using the air-powered stuff, your arms don't hurt. You don't feel as good. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like a good day's work, right? When your forearm's like, oh my god, it's sore and it hurts like crazy. Now putting them on, I don't know, maybe I'll torque them on with a gun, but getting them off, this is kind of fun. Now, inside of these ones, so far our wiring and stuff for our brake controller and charge circuit's been good. It's not blown any fuses or nothing, so I guess that's a good sign. Now, am I going the right way? That's the right way. And knock on wood so far, but I bet you I'll be soon ready for a battery for this thing. I think this is going to be its 4th season, so she might be due. Okay, one plate removed. Let's move you guys to the other side here. Okay. Breaker bar. Okay. A little cider here. My goodness. Who put those so tight? These are starting to get pretty rusty too, these old bolts. They're not super too bad, but they're starting to not look nice again. But that's okay. They still hold tight. Okay, let's see if I can get onto one of these. I just really don't want the thing to slip off and smash my face in the front of the machine here. That would suck. Go home with fresh bruises. Wife would be like, what'd you do? Got into a fight with a tractor. Oh, come on, really? It's just not gonna bite into me. On the right spot there, so I'm gonna start it a little bit. There we go. Oh. Man, oh man. Haven't got a pile of hours on this tractor yet. Generally don't put a whole pile on through the summer months. It's more the winter months, sorry, it's more of the summer months. mowing and stuff and all that fun stuff. Oh, that's going right. These plates have wore a little bit too. I might have to do something with them, rebuild the metal in them or something. Grind them flat or round again and bring them back into shape so they don't rock so bad. The only thing is you'd have to probably use a hard surfacing stuff for that, which I don't have. Pretty sure you can't get that for a MIG welder. I think it's only arc only. I have an arc welder, but it's not a very good weld, and I think you got it. Remember now, you have to do it on a DC, not an AC or one of the others, whatever. I can't remember now. Okay, we are deplated. Whew, let's go find our new plates. Alright, that's our other plates here. We got to put those on. Pardon me, and have to make sure they go in the right way. Oh. Alright. They're not light. Not light at all. Okay, let's get this figured out here. And you think by now I would know what I'm doing, but I keep forgetting. Okay, I know these have to go on the inside. Okay. But there is a certain way. I just can't remember. I think it's that way. Nope. I think it's that way. Let me just throw a couple of bolts in here. I think that's right. I think that's right. Okay, so there. It looks right to me where everything's lined up before. No, I don't think that is quite right. This piece here. Oh yeah, that's it. This bottom piece here holds the mower deck. It's got to click into up here. Like that. So yeah, that's good. We're right. Okay, so yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So let's get somewhere. We'll get you there. And we'll put this back together. Hopefully. Okay, we'll do that first. There. There we go. That is one thing that I can absolutely not do with my left hand, is thread a nut. I don't know why, I just don't have that coordination, I guess. Well, this tractor is actually probably getting really close to having a hydraulic fluid change. I do believe. not sure if I've got all the filters though for it. This probably should have been done by now, but I think I might have to do it fairly soonish. You wouldn't think you'd ever, you know, really have to do that for the tractor because it's got, you know, it's not like an engine where it's getting carbonized all the time, right? But somehow it does get wear. Okay. We are set. And I think what I'm going to do is ratchet and my wrench. Woohoo, mama! So it probably should have, yeah, the hydraulic fluid change. I think there's only one cartridge filter on this. I don't believe I have any. Oh, you know what I just found? A grease fitting up here that I don't think I've ever greased. I didn't really know till now that there was one there for the pivot on the axle up here. It should probably be done. Didn't even know it was there. Another something that should probably be done too is the fluid change in the front axle here. Probably do as well. We'll have to do a big service tour next time we do an oil change, I guess. Ooh, we'll have to do that. A big service. I think we're. What the crap is going on here? I think we're getting up to, well, I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking about 430 odd hours, but it might be a little more than that. Oh, I'm having trouble with this side. I don't know why. Okay, well, we'll try to let you nose you over here a little more. Sorry for the low camera angle today. I could put you on the other tripod, but I'm gonna have a lot of underneath stuff to do here soon, so I figured, well, we'll just do it all like that, I guess. I'm gonna have to give those a little more after, I think. Two more, and then I'll find out they're wrong. Yeah. forearms are going to hurt tonight now. It's going to feel great. Okay, I'm going to put my breaker bar back on just to give them a little extra. It's funny because you can turn these now and the bolt doesn't turn. Oh, these ones I'll have to get from inside. And I'll take these off next fall there and say, holy crap, who put these on? That'll do her. All right, holy crap. We gotta push her out just a little bit so we can get into the back side here. And I'm gonna have to take my lift bracket off, which means I'll be glad that I made this plug like this, where I can just remove that. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's put those other brackets away and push her out a little bit. Get the lift arms on. Okay, we'll push her out. Oh man, these little tires are heavy. Alright, I guess we gotta put the 3-point hitch down too here. Okay, so that can go down. And I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to keep using this bracket for my trailer. It does make it stick out an awful long way. Or just use the one on the tractor, but I'll show you that in a minute. It just seems really lightweight for what I want to do with it, but I just don't know what to do with that. Now I got to release some tension on these adjusters. And that's these adjusters down in here. Let's get you down and have a look. These are your sway adjusters here. Get that pin out first. And gotta loosen that off a little bit. And that'll allow me to loosen those off. And hopefully get them off. Oh, it's a lot harder with one hand. I'm gonna have to put you down here, I guess. Hang on. Okay, that should make it easier. Wait a bit. Okay, so we'll just pull this right out of the way. I'll lighten that up about 10 pounds if I cut the hitch out too, I guess, but that's alright. Okay, so down to the other sort of crappy part here, one that I'm not super fond of. Now, nice to be able to hang my light here somewhere. Okay, let's get just down here. Okay, this is a difficult thing to film because I gotta kind of get right in your way, but anyways, we'll see what we can do here. We need to get these bars off so we can put our lift brackets in that lift on the 3-point hitch arms here. So that's sometimes not fun. These things kind of suck. So I'm gonna get this hitch in a little closer too, maybe. So this is the hitch I was mentioning there that, I don't know, it just seems a little light. I'll show you it a little closer here after with a bit better light. I think I just put that in wrong, didn't I? I did. I did. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks chintzy. Sure doesn't look John Deere to me down in here. Like all this. Well, we'll look at it in a sec here. Let's get this apart here. So we have to get these lift arms off. And it's not fun. Oh, I really wish I didn't have to do this every year. And you would think, oh, you should be lubing those up. I don't think it's a good idea to lube that up, because if you do, you might not get them out again. Seems funny, I know, but you'll get stuff in there, and there you see I got stuff in there. But you get stuff in there, and then it won't come out too easily. You know, it'll get dirt and crap and stuff from being wet and sticky. And I just don't think it would come out nice. So, okay, we actually have to go and get our lift bracket right now. Okay, so some of our lift brackets coming in here. There-ish. There-ish. And I do believe it goes that way. Up onto there. You just gotta leave enough room for your adjuster link, and that looks like it's not even. Give her a couple of turns to make them. What we got out here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gotta go a little more. Somehow they get out of whack. I don't know how, but that's pretty close. Okay, now we gotta wrestle it all back together now. And these pins, they won't come out this way. They won't come out towards the wheel either, because they hit the wheel. So you actually have to take your wheel off to get that pin right out if you wanted to clean it. So it's a bit of a pig and kind of Kind of a silly design, really, I think. For John Deere, it should be a little more customer simple, you know. Okay, that one's in and locked. Holy crap. So yeah, that's how they lift. It's those things, these arms go up and it pulls on those, and that's your lift. I mean, it works, but it's, I don't know, it's a little chintzy. I kind of think they should have a full hydraulic lift system on it, you know. Hook your deck on underneath to the pins and drive on, basically. Now, how's this one for? It's pretty close. You just want them, the adjusters, to be all about the same, or you crank it in and it'll only go in so far then, right? Now hopefully these, whoops, sorry again. Hopefully these haven't unadjusted themselves too much here. These things screw in and out, these great big long screws, and that sets how your lower deck sits. Ow, son of a pinched. Oh, I do not like their designs on this. So many pinch points. It's so stupid. So freaking dangerous. Ah, that freaking really hurt. It got me like right in that thing there too. Right on. Ah. Oh. This is probably one of the only things I really don't like about John Deere. Just this little system they got here for this. It's stupid. I gotta do this every bloody year. Kidding me, right? Jumping. I found that spot the only way to push that in, because it gives it a like an impact sort of thing, right? As long as I squeeze, move it. Oh, I gotta rest my leg for a second. Holy, just freaking tingling. Yeah, that probably would move more and better if it was lubed. But like I say, I don't want to put lube on them because I think it would be a bloody nightmare then to try to get it in and off. So, okay, we are good. Now, what am I going to do for the hitch back here yet? I don't know. Let's have a look at this hitch here. I just don't think it's super strong to hook this trailer to it and pull dirt with it. I don't know. It just seems a little chintzy. So, I mean, it's like a bracket frame. It's all attached to these. The light in a good spot here. It's all attached to these pins and everything, and then there's a piece of cast off of this wheel final drive here, you know, and so it's all kind of, that's fine. But where I'm pulling on, of course you wouldn't stay there. Where I'm pulling on the with the trailer here, I mean, this thing moves to begin with. I just don't like that. Up and down probably a little bit. It's not super thick, you know, inside of here, and it's basically, that's just kind of holding it. And then this is your pin back here, and it's all just seems so chintzy, and it's only being held by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts there. Okay, I do, but I don't know. I haven't tried. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. It's holding this piece of frame on here. And I just haven't tried pulling the trailer with this yet. And I don't know whether I'd like it or not. I just have to try it, I guess. But I'd be afraid of... I don't know, if I pull too hard, it'll kind of pull on this and kind of make it... Maybe it's stronger than I think. I don't know, like it's all welded, but I mean, it just seems... This is, I think, the thickest piece. These side ones are a lot thinner. And like this is a welded bracket here, right? So, I don't know, it just seems... Meh. You know that meh thing? So, yeah, I don't know. But I'll just have to try it, I guess, to see how I like it. So, if I don't like it, then we won't do it. So, we'll just have to keep using our other bracket here. But I'm just worried about it being out. Like the trailer's way back here. That's like about 2.5 feet from the back of the, well, maybe 2 feet from the back of the tractor. So that gives it a lot more push and lift the front kind of a deal, right? So I don't really know if I like that too much either, but we'll have to figure something out. Okay, so now we got to hook on these guys. There's just a couple of pins under there, and I think we're looking pretty good. I'll put you back on the other tripod here. Okay, so let's see. So John Deere does have an auto connect deck. I don't exactly know how it works, but when we got this tractor, they had that for an option, and the guy told me, no, don't get that. I'm like, ooh, okay. So maybe there was something about it that he didn't like, you know, auto connect, and yeah, that sounds kind of chintzy, so I sort of steered away from that, but be interested to try one and see what the faults were of it, but I guess we're pretty good with what we got here, so I think we almost got her down to a science, but holy jumping, are you just gonna do this to me today? Holding on for dear life. Okay. And we're good. Now we just need to start her up and lift her up here. Mostly changed over. Let's just look under here and see. It's hanging a bit low on that side. Actually, quite a bit low on that side. Now that could be a many freaking stupid bar. I am going to so take that stupid thing off and be done with it. But anyways, there's a couple of factors here that could making that go. There's an adjuster here. You adjust that and it moves this arm up and down. That'll change where that thing's grabbing. Definitely looks a lot higher on that side though. So we could probably just... Yeah, let's have a look-see here. If I adjust this, you can see that coming down a little bit. That's probably getting close, but you got to make sure you have your deck on first, because that might change it all again. So, but that's a start anyways. Now another thing I could do is adjust these brackets here again that we just put on, you know, up or down, whatever. They should pretty much both be about equal, which sort of to me looks like this one on this side was a little further in. I don't have to take the brackets off again. I could actually just take them off of the pins here, unscrew it a bit, put it back together. It's a little nicer there, but once again, another spot that's going to get wear and actually have some play in it, but that's alright. Drive on. So yeah, but yeah, so if I don't use my other thing here, my bracket thing here. I guess I would have to figure out another spot for my trailer plug to go. So yeah, because I kind of like having the brakes and the charge circuit going there, but this thing's kind of bolted down on here now, so I might have to get another one of those and maybe mount it on another something here or whatever, you know, or maybe even back in here or something. We could put another one there or whatever. I don't know. I got a trier. This one could come off temporarily, just kind of hang for, you know, temporary, just to give me a try of it. See if I like that idea or not. Okay, so this kind of really doesn't matter if it's level. It would have if I had my other drawbar stick in going between the two arms, because then that would be going this way, but with the ball the trailer kind of finds its own right. So we'll try to get this a little more level, probably where it was sitting. So I'm definitely going to have to get under there when I get the mower ready here and count threads and then see how we're looking. But I want to hook the deck on first. That's a little better. Still a little low on that side though, but look at underneath now. The bar underneath is way off. It's really high on this side and really low on the other. So yeah, I'll have to adjust the deck. So, but anyways, there we go. We got most of her ready to go. We just basically hook the deck, get her leveled up, and see how we're looking. But I also need to switch these rear tires, but I don't think I'm going to do that today because, like I say, I got to get everything out. So I'll do that when I have everything out. And I'm going to have some stuff coming up soon, so I'll have to get that stuff out anyways. But whoa, just as for right now, I'm going to probably not go too much further with that until I get the stuff out. I don't think there's anything else I need to do in that. Oh, I need to look. I really don't think I've got that filter for that hydraulic. If I would, it would be up in this cabinet here. Let's have a look, see if we can find something. Okay, let's get up in this cupboard here and see. I kind of really don't think I've got one. I think it's a really small, longish kind of one. I will have to find the number for it, but I can pretty much guarantee I don't have one. We've got some new wheels for the mower deck. Those are good to have because they seem to hardy plastic wear out fast. So we've got an oil filter, M806419. That's for either or tractor. That's one good thing is the this tractor and the 110 take the same filter. I don't see there. I got a spare one of those because I have lost one of those somewhere once, and it's a reverse thread and then a normal thread, so you can't just kind of sort of make that unless you have the right dies. That's the big 110 filter. That's another 110 filter. Nope, that's a mower bearing spindle bearing housing thing. That time I got to replace those things too because they'll somebody leaves something in the middle of the plot or the aisle or the whatchamacallit way and I don't see it. I end up smoking it. It'll potentially take one of those out. So I've got filters for the 110. It's the stupid rubber things that come on that tractor for under the seat. They suck. I don't like them at all. Oil filter. I don't know what that one was for, but I've got some more wheels here, I think, too. But these are for my old mower. I should actually probably return those ones. They're a little different on this one, so I can't use these ones now, I guess. I should probably take those ones back to them. 110 fuel filter, some more oil filters up here just in case we don't have enough. Another 110 fuel filter. And I think there's another one of those things. The odd time the pin comes out of that thing and these things get in the ground or whatever have you, and they end up looking like that. That one was like, as you can tell, there's not much dirt on it. That might have been about a week old when we first got this tractor and that thing fell apart. No warranty. No, sorry. We're just ordering another one. Okay. Well, you have to buy them in pairs too, so there's like the other one, you know, whatever. So I didn't like that too much, but what the heck is this thing? More spindles. So I guess we don't have a filter for that. Well, crap. I gotta get all this stuff thrown back away here. No point in keeping that, but it's a good sample or whatever have you. More spare seat springs for my seat. And I guess we're struck out. I don't have any filters for that. But that's okay because I probably don't have enough oil either. I actually want to do the 110 soon. Change the filter. Oh crap, I gotta put these away. Change the hydraulic filter and oil in that. There. Well, let's have a look underneath the tractor and see if we can see what it looks like anyways. Well, that's it there. I think there's just that one. So that's not too bad. There's a drain plug right there. You can see the yellow on it. There's one there, and back here, you gotta remember to do this one too. Back where we were working here, there's just below the PTO get you in here. There's a drain here and a cleanable screen in behind that thing. So you got to pull all that out, and there's like a meshy screen in there with some magnets in it. You got to pull that all out and clean all that crap out too. That catches like the big chunks that are, you know, shearing off the keys or off the teeth of the gears and stuff. Pardon me. So probably should be doing that. Probably should be doing that because we've got 438 hours on it now. And I don't think the manual recommends, you know, oh, at 100 hours you should, you know, rebuild the engine kind of thing. It doesn't tell you that in the manual, so I don't know. Maybe I'll consult my John Deere guy and see what he says. Okay, welcome to my vise. So I'm just gonna mush this guy in here. I might as well before I lose where it is, and then I'll have to order new ones. At least I put it in here, I know it's in there. So we're just gonna see if we can get this sort of straightish here. I have no idea how it fits in here, but somehow it does. And yeah, I just used my vise before, and it worked pretty good. As long as it starts straight. I have no idea how the heck you would ever get these out again without wrecking it. I'm pushing pretty hard on this vise here. But they seem to be going in. I really think it's gonna not change much, so unfortunately, just because of the way here we go, inserted, just because of the way that the shaft, I think this is so tight, I think it rotates on that shaft, and you would think this part would wear out maybe first, maybe it should, but I don't know. I've got my my suspicions. So yeah, these plates, you can really see how elongated the holes are getting now. This metal is just not... I'd rather replace the pin that wears out rather than these plates all the time. And you can see here too how much this is mushroomed out even a bit here from just the weight of the thing on there when you lift it up, I guess, and it's bouncing. If you're driving, it's, you know, it's bouncing and pushing on it, and it's, I don't know, just not super happy with that. But I mean, I probably could plasma cut my own out, you know, but that's a lot of work. You don't get her bang right on, it doesn't fit. You know, the holes have to be bang right on. These would be all laser cut, right? And done. $200. These things are not cheap. So, but anyways, we'll have to figure something out. If we replace these plates, or if we try to build it up with some weld. But I mean, I could just use my normal welding rod, but it won't take long at all, mush down again like that. So you almost have to use like a hard surfacing stuff, but then you will start wrecking the pins and stuff, you know. So like, I don't know what to say. Do you just keep driving on and just deal with the slop, or, you know, the sloppiness of everything? These move and the other piece moves inside. It's a vicious cycle. So I don't know, it's either that or weld this thing right solid to the other piece, and all you would do is just take the bolts out and then the whole thing would come out. So you'd have to line up all the bolts again, and then you might be alright, but that might be the only solution. So this is my book. Tells me how to do everything. Really doesn't tell you a whole lot though, but basically, run engine a few minutes to warm transmission oil. Then above here it says, do not let engine and everything cool before you do any service to it. So whatever. Park machine safely. Position drain pan under transmission drain plug A, which is right at the back by the filter. This filter's right there. Remove plugs and allow to drain. Position drain pan under transmission oil filter. Remove and discard filter. Allow oil to drain. Probably do it and let it sit overnight. On the top here it says, after, I can get you in here or not. After oil is drained, remove 2 cap screws, 2 lock washers, and suction screen cover. That's that thing at the back here. It's just under the PTO. Remove suction screen from transmission housing. Remove magnets inside suction screen. Clean suction screen and suction screen cover, magnets and O-rings with a mild solvent. Allow to dry. Inspect O-ring for damage and cracking. Replace if necessary. Install magnets. See, they're like a long magnet. Install magnets in suction screen. Install suction screen into transmission housing. Install suction screen cover, O-rings onto transmission housing hardware, and install and tighten drain plugs. Put a film of clean film. Oh, okay, that's right. Put a film of clean I don't know why it didn't sound right. Put a film of clean transmission oil on the seal on the new oil filter. So you just lube up the rubber seal. Now this is one I don't get. Fill the filter 1/3 to 1/2 with specified transmission oil. Okay, but we're putting a filter on that's horizontal. As soon as you tip that up, it's all going to pour all over the place again. Why would they want you to do that? I know I've heard this before. Oh, you shouldn't, you know, even engine oil. Oh, you got to fill it right up with oil first and then put it back on. I'm like, well, okay, I know why you're saying that. You know, because there's going to be like no oil pressure for like a minute while it's, you know, warming up. But I've been to a lot of professional oil change places, and they never do that, ever. I've never seen them fill a filter and then put it back on. And, you know, I've had my truck to many places. I've had to my car, and I've never seen that. So I don't know what the big deal is about that. But, I mean, it's only going to be running like 20 seconds, and that's going to be like filling with oil in no time. Like, it's not like you're starting it up and just giving it right to the carpet. Like, holy geez. So I don't understand that. But anyways, so remove fill cap. It's a weird spot right here. Add recommended transmission oil into oil fill opening until oil level is between 1/2 and 3/4 of the sight glass on the very back. There's a little glass thing. Stall fill cap, start engine, check for leaks, stop engine, check transmission level, oil level, add oil if necessary. But it doesn't tell me what filter I need or, you know, any of that stuff. So I'll have to order some, I guess. And they probably got them in stock. Their specifications, 2032 Yanmar, doesn't really say anything. Nope. Rear axle maximum load, 2,426 pounds. Front axle is 1,940. I wonder if that trailer is too heavy for that thing. Interesting. Interesting. I'd really like to see what the lift capacity and rate is on the 3-point hitch too here. Engine, drivetrain. Oh man. Anyways, I just sent a text, not a text, an email to the John Deere guys there. I've asked him if he has filters in stock and roughly how many hours I should change it at, because I don't really know. I would kind of think the 500 area would be about right. Doesn't tell you that in the book though. It has like a service record, but only like stuff you've done, right? I don't really use that, so that keeps it in. I do it by the hours on the thing, right? Not by whatever there. So I just don't see anything else. Oh, 3-point hitch 2032R, category 1, 24-inch behind link. Lift capacity at end lengths 1,433 pounds. So I guess that trailer is not exceeding that, or it wouldn't be able to lift it. So that's pretty good. I guess the pole weight is not as quite as important as the lift weight. It doesn't seem to have a problem lifting the thing. So, but so weight for the machine equipped with ROPS 3-point hitch, standard tires, and all fluids. Now I've got loaded tires of mine, so that adds a bit more too. But the 2032R weighs 1,973 pounds. In case you wanted to know what it was, 1,973 pounds. And that's without mower deck or any of the other stuff too, right? Oh, I don't really see anything else. Turning radius. With brakes, without brakes. With brakes is 7.5 feet. Without brakes is 8.2 feet. So I guess you lock up the rear tire and it spins around faster. Not much else here on it really. Fluid capacities, tire loads. Oh, that's interesting actually. Model 2032R tire loads on the rears. The R4 is 2,185 pounds. The R3, I think, are the turf tires. Quite a bit less, 1,179 pounds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the R4s are the ones I've got on now, if I remember right. Anyways, that's it for today. We'll do a little more whenever I get that mower deck out, and I think I'm going to change the rear tires on this, but maybe leave the fronts for now. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take too much weight off. That trailer's pretty darn heavy, and there's a lot of weight up front of that tire, you know, and I mean, I don't have to load it that much, but it is pretty darn nice to be able to do a grave and take a full grave in 3 trailer loads rather than 5. But you know, it's all on the conditions too, right? So if it's muddy and crappy, you're gonna have to do less. So, but anyways, I gotta get rocking. I gotta meet a officer of the law tonight about that incident we had back here with the kid leaving all the mess. Back here, I think I mentioned it a little bit and I was pretty upset about it. And it's been all over the Facebook and stuff. My wife's a bit of a Facebook junkie, you know, so she got on there with the pictures and got it all spread around, and this kid, I think that did this, got into quite a bit of trouble that day, so the police did have to come pick him up at another spot out of town here, and had to have a tow truck company come and pull his car out because it got stuck. But if you want to see the pictures of the mess, if I remember when I'm editing this up, I'll put it on the end of today's video. So it's extraordinarily disrespectful what he did here. And wow, I've never been so disrespected and disgraced in my life from something like this ever happening. So I'm still like, really? You seriously do that in a place like this? But anyways, you'll understand when you see the video. So anyways, I better get home, get this going for you. I gotta jump in the shower and scrub the flub and meet the police officer tonight. So I'll lock her up and head her home and call her a day. Wasn't much of a very productive day though, I must say. That was one of them days, I guess is all we can say. It sucked. But anyways, it's still way too wet. I did clean up one grave back here the other day, and it was just way too mushy yet. So we need to get some good days of some warm and some nice sun, and this rain to frig off for about a week. Get things dried up a bit. So, because I know I'm gonna have guys wanting to come do concrete back here soon for monuments, and not yet, guys. Sorry, have to wait another week. Week anyways, a good sun to dry it all out because we've had so much rain. It's just really bad now. So, but anyways, we'll head her home. I got lots of stuff coming up in the next while too for funerals and burials and stuff. Now that it's spring, people are wanting to do their stuff, and it's like, okay, it's a little bit mushy yet, but anyways, still do it. But I got piles of stuff coming up, so videos might be hit and miss and spotty. Who knows? I don't know yet. So but anyways, I guess that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Have yourselves a good day, and we'll catch you when we catch you.